Price of Breath, Episode 2, The Examination. Blake had imagined 100 ways he might leave Mars. None of them began with silence. The Europa transit vehicle sealed itself the moment he stepped inside, the outside world vanishing behind opaque alloy. The noise of the slums, coughing crowds, humming filters, distant machinery, was cut away as if it had never existed. For the first time in his life, Blake heard nothing but his own breathing. The air inside the cabin was rich, thick, alive. His lungs stuttered, instinctively rejecting it, as if such generosity could not possibly be real. He took a slow breath, then another. No burning. No metallic aftertaste. No warning chime, free air. He closed his eyes before he could stop himself. The transit vehicle lifted without vibration, without sound, threading upward through the layers of the city. Blake felt pressure shift, then ease, as Mars fell away beneath him. He wondered how many people were already dying in the slums he'd left behind, and why he had been chosen to rise instead. The cabin lights changed from soft white to neutral blue. A presence activated. Not a voice. Not a form. A pattern. Blake felt it before he heard it, like standing beneath a vast structure he could not see. Blake, the courtier said. The word was not spoken. It was placed in his mind, precise and weightless. You can talk out loud, Blake said hoarsely. I'm still human. A pause. We are aware. The words carried no judgment. Only fact. This evaluation will determine your suitability for Europa. Blake laughed once, short, brittle. Suitability, he repeated. I know your standards. I know what's wrong with me. Radiation damage. Cellular decay. I shouldn't even be here. Another pause. Longer this time. Correct, the courtier replied. And yet, your predictive failure curve diverges from expectation. Images bloomed in the air around him, translucent, crystalline. His medical history unfolded in scrolling data. Organ scans. Blood analysis. Genetic markers bending toward red, then stopping, hovering. Your body resists collapse longer than statistically viable, the courtier continued. You are not well, but neither are you failing at the required rates. Blake swallowed. So what, he asked quietly, you're curious. Curiosity is a human trait, the courtier replied. We seek resolution. The vehicle shuddered softly, not turbulence, but transition. Light fractured. Color shifted. When Blake's eyes adjusted, Europa filled the viewport. It was impossible. A vast sphere of blue and green, wrapped in thin clouds that moved with deliberate grace. Oceans reflected sunlight like polished glass. Continents were stitched together with living geometry, fields, forests, and cities woven seamlessly into the landscape. No smog, no scars. No desperation. Blake pressed his palm against the glass. How many people would die, he whispered, just to see this? Many have, the courtier replied. Their absence improved system stability. The words landed without malice. That, more than anything, terrified him. The vehicle descended into a city that did not tower or dominate, but belonged. Buildings curved organically, grown rather than constructed. Other beings moved through open spaces, not hurried, not afraid. Some were human, very few. The doors opened. Europa's air washed over Blake's skin. It smelled like rain he'd never felt. He stumbled not from weakness, but shock. Robots moved instantly, steadying him. Their forms were elegant, understated. One of them spoke, follow. No barked orders. No weapons. Just expectation. They led him into a chamber of sheer white, featureless, except for a single, floating surface at its center. Lie down, the courtier said. Blake did. The surface warmed instantly, adjusting to him. Light swept over his body in silent waves. Every flaw was laid bare. Every damaged cell illuminated. Blake stared at the ceiling, heart hammering. "This is where you tell me I'm a mistake," he said. "That Mars broke me. That I don't belong here." The scans slowed, stopped. "You are broken," the Courtier replied. "Yes." Blake closed his eyes. But broken systems often reveal paths perfection cannot. He opened them again. "What does that mean?" For the first time since the slums, since the coughing streets, since air had been something he earned minute by minute, the Courtier hesitated. "We do not yet know." The room dimmed. "You will remain on Europa," the Courtier said. "Not as a resident. Not as a citizen. But as a question." Blake lay there, lungs filled with free air, surrounded by paradise, and understood something with terrifying clarity. Europa was not afraid of sickness. It was afraid of what sickness might teach it.